I don't want to freak you out, but there's something scary happening out there to online sellers who aren't paying attention to these scams. And if you haven't noticed these either, you could be in some real trouble real soon. Now, we tend to think of scammers as people who specifically target consumers. And while that is true, sellers too have to be on the lookout for these 5 key things. Now, the first thing you want to be on the lookout for are buyers who try to pay you off Etsy. They might give you a reason like the payments don't work for them, they're having trouble with the system, and they're going to take advantage of your urgency to simply want to get paid to click on their link, which most likely is probably a phishing link meant to steal your information. So don't click on anything anyone sends you. Always go through your payments with Etsy. That's also not the only way buyers can use phishing links to manipulate you. Sometimes it might be other messages like an order confirmation or a payment confirmation. Basically, some sort of link to get you to click off the site. So the basic rule is never do that. The other type of scam that you'll see is a shipping scam, where something's gone wrong with either the address that they've given you or that the address the product has been sent to is the wrong one and they need to change it. You can already see where this is going. There's plenty of return issues or lost package issues that you can tell will probably happen. But basically, if someone has given you a bad address, that's a pretty big red flag that the buyer that you're talking to is likely putting you into a scam. Now, it's a big mistake to think that most scams come from people you don't know. In fact, some of the most successful scams come from people masquerading as someone you do trust. For example, this seller receives a message from someone pretending to be Etsy. But as you can see, they once again ask them to click out onto another link, which is a huge red flag. So be careful. It might not always be from someone you trust, all right? Always double check what they're asking you to do. Now, the easiest thing you can do to protect yourself in any case is to enable two-factor authentication. This basically asks you to double check either through an email or a text your login information every time you log in on Etsy. And you can do that with your PayPal or any other accounts. And it's good to set that up with anything you have to make sure you're protected. In fact, let me show you how you can do that on Etsy. Here we go. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is go into our account settings. And then as you get into that, there's going to be a tab right up top called security. And that is where you're going to see the two-factor authentication. And all you have to do is go ahead and flip that on. And there you have it, folks. Keep an eye out for these scams so you can continue to make money online with print on demand risk-free.